Okay, looks like we're live, I believe. Hopefully this is streaming okay. So yeah, I'll just get right into it. I guess there's no point in starting with an introduction since nobody's here yet. So yeah, just hop into a race here. We'll do a knockout tour because I've never actually done a knockout tour in this game. We got Conkdor. Alright, who we gonna be? I'll get my boy Luigi. Oh yeah, Luigi time. Let's go. Yahoo! Okie dokie. Alright, let's see. Yeah. I'll just go with Rob. Rob Hogg. Let's do it. So yeah, welcome to the channel. My name is Aaron, aka the Nintintrovert. And yeah, today we're going to do a little bit of Mario Kart World Online. I've played this game online before, but I've not actually played Knockout Tour, so this is going to be a first for me. So yeah, I know people were really upset about this game, but it just recently got an update that hopefully made things a little better. People were really upset about the where they removed being able to do 3-lap tracks, which was really stupid if you're playing online, like doing random courses with people. But they've added that back in, which is nice. So yeah, see how well we do. Again, this is my first time doing Knockout Tour, and I've honestly not played this game in probably a couple weeks at least. So yeah, I don't know how this is going to go. Pretty close to the top of the pack right now, although I've heard that the best strategy may actually be to stay behind, that way you can get better items, so I don't know. I don't know if the RNG is going to do us any favors here, but we're going to try our best. Missed the item box, so that's great. Can I get a draft boost from this person? I'm away, Cataquack. Oh, yes, I saw that happening. So this is kind of an elimination style mode, so we need to be in the top 20 to proceed to the second phase here. Good lord, this is insane. Okay, good. We got ourselves some good items here. Oh, this looks like a pretty massive shortcut, to be completely honest. Look at this. That's an insane shortcut. Let's run over Emerson or whatever that person's name was. Oh yeah. Awesome, about to get blue shell. Love it. Can't spell blue shell without BS. Alright, well, now we're back toward the back of the pack. Yeah, I definitely am seeing people's criticism that say this mode is kind of just too random. I mean, we've been from the front of the pack to the back of the pack to the front of the pack to the back of the pack. So yeah, it does kind of seem to revolve a lot around luck, but I don't know. Maybe as we go on, it will feel less like that. But yeah, let me know, were you one of the people who were upset when they did that update that removed the 3-lap online tracks, and now that they've added it back in, are you going to pick the game back up? Oh! Patosis? Patosis is the P silent? I don't know how to say your name, but that was really dirty of you. We're going through Dino Dino Jungle. It was one of my favorite tracks from Double Dash. Bullet Bill. Ah yeah. Woo. I don't want to. Oh, never mind. I'm just going to shut up. I'm not going to say what I was going to say. Coin coffer. I don't know if I have all the characters unlocked in this game or not, to be completely honest, where it's so weird the way that you go about unlocking them. I'll probably put like around 50 hours into this game, but most of that's just been doing the single player. Trying to get 3 stars on all of the Grand Prix, as well as, you know, the open world, quote unquote. Oh, come on. Yahoo! Oh, yeah. Ow. I'm getting wrecked. Get it? Wrecked? It's a car pun. Alright. Gotta make up lost time here. We're in 16th place, which is as far back as we can be and not outright lose. Oh, come on. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I don't think you lost your item when you got hit with lightning, did you? I really can't remember that. I probably shouldn't have been Luigi because I've got all of his costumes unlocked. I probably should have been somebody who I still need costumes for, but whatever. I'm just trying to compete. I like my boy Luigi, so you know. Oh dear. Now we're at Koopa Beach. This is a weird track, I think, to include in the game, considering there's only like 30 base tracks. This is just an odd one. You know, not that I'm not one of those people who has a problem with the tracks coming back from the SNES game. Some people are like, oh, why would you pick that track? They're always so like flat and don't have any verticality to them. I don't really care so much about that. I grew up with the Super Nintendo Mario Kart, so I have a lot of nostalgia for it. But Koopa Beach is literally just a circle. It's like the most basic of basic tracks. I don't know why it's not just one of the, what do they call them, like the homage tracks? Oh god, we gotta be 12th or better. Go, Luigi, go. Okay, we got this. As long as nothing stupid happens. Okay, good, we're golden. I will say this mode is pretty fun, even if it is kind of, maybe largely luck-based, I don't know. What happens when we lose, I wonder, if, like, you spectate, or if it just automatically kicks you back out, like into a lobby to find another match, or maybe it's like either or. Maybe you start spectating and you can choose. I'm probably going to get hit by that person with 3 red shells, but whatever. Yeah, there it comes. Yeah, we're doing alright. Oh, God. Alright, let's get this. We're going to grind on this. I'm not very good at the grinding, to be honest, and from what I've heard people say, the grinding doesn't really seem to make that much of a difference. So, I don't know how necessary it is. I like the new Ice Flower. It's basically kind of just a reskinned Fire Flower, but it's still neat. I kind of wish they brought back the Tanuki tail from Mario Kart 7. I don't know if that's like, if many people really care much for that item, but I don't know. I thought it was kind of cute. It's another one of those, you know, the Tanuki is just such a legendary Mario item, like such a classic, that, I mean, this game's already got the super feather from Mario World. Got the Pianta. What are your thoughts on Mario Sunshine? Let me know in the chat. Also, let me know how the game looks and sounds and everything. I'm pretty new to streaming. I've done a couple of live streams on this channel. Looks like we've got 6 concurrent, well, we've had 6 viewers in total, only 1 concurrent viewer right now. But still, for me, considering this is only my 3rd time ever streaming, and this is a pretty new channel, that's probably the most I've ever had, so, you know, I'll take it, I guess. Okay, we gotta be 4th or higher. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty. Nitty-gritty Luigi's titties. I don't know why I said that. Do I regret saying it? Nah. Alright, let's boost through. Nice. Hazam. Maybe it's pronounced Hazam, and he's like Middle Eastern or something. I don't know. Oh, come on. Yeah, I hate how I lose my items from that. Okay, that's not good. Kike? What kind of name is Kike? That sounds like some kind of slur. Am I going to get canceled? Man, that person's such a kike. Ow! Oh, come on. This ain't good. I'm almost in last place. Maybe we'll get a good item here, though. Come in clutch right at the end. Come on, Luigi. Yeah, we'll take that. That's alright, I guess. Okay, I need some windy, curvy places here that I can boost through. You know, this gold mushroom didn't really help me at all. I'm just gonna be honest. Oh, get the fort. Ah, okay, it's over. We lose. Oh, Luigi, no. Mamma mia, I failed you, Mario. Luigi gonna end the dolls now. Yeah, so I guess we just start spectating. We got Hazam. How do we change who we're spectating? Oh, can I just hit a button like L or R to just... I mean, it's kind of neat that you can manually pick who you want to spectate, but like... Also in Mario Kart 8, you could just like tap a button to go to the next person. I wish you could just do that. But anyway. Oh, did he win? I guess it's over. That final lap was extremely short. Alright. Well. Nice try. Thanks, Lakitu. Alright, let's hop into another one. But first, I must drink my liquids. Let me know what your thoughts are on Mario Kart World if you have it, because obviously this is a game that's had a lot of controversy surrounding it, to put it lightly. And I do think a lot of that controversy is warranted. You know, I say that as somebody who, I don't know, I would honestly probably consider myself a little bit of a Nintendo shill. But even I'm like, yeah, this game should not have been $80. It's just not worth it. I don't know what their future plans are for DLC, but if they're gonna like charge separately for that, then like, yeah, $80 for this game, kind of a ripoff. Not gonna lie, I don't think there is enough content here to justify it. But you know, and obviously I know people say like, well, you can get it for just $50 if you you know, get it in the bundle, the Switch 2 bundle. But you know, that's just a digital download code for the game. Either that or it's already pre-installed. I'm not sure how it works. And like, it just feels like such a scummy ultimatum either way, because it's like, pay $30 extra for this game or support an all-digital future. And I didn't really feel great about either of those. So, yes, I did buy the physical. Because I know some people were like, well, don't buy the physical if you're going to get the game, because that sets a bad precedent moving forward. But it's like, well, yeah, but so does getting it the other way, because then that just tells Nintendo that people aren't interested in physical games. So, I don't know. But I do think that it does hurt the game. You know, like, I feel like my opinion would be a lot more positive if not for the price. Because, like, it's hard to race this game and not just think to myself in the back of my mind, like, I paid $80 for this. Like, there's always just that lingering thing that takes away from the enjoyment, you know? So, I don't know. I hope the game gets substantial content updates. Kind of disappointed that we're not getting a traditional Nintendo Direct tomorrow, and that's just going to be a partner showcase, because I was thinking maybe tomorrow would be the time that they could show us what they've been cooking for this game. But no, we still got to wait. Knowing Nintendo, they might not even have a plan for this game like they did with Animal Crossing, where they're just winging it. Came out, and then it's like, okay, now what are we going to do? Am I not going to win this first segment here? That's going to be really pitiful if not. David Lawrence says, touring Peach Time. We got the Sonic and Shadow Lover saying, yo, hello Sonic and Shadow Lover. I might play that game on the channel at some point, Sonic and Shadow Generations. We could do a playthrough of that. I did upload a video when the game first came out where I played like the first hour of the game, but it's no commentary, it's just footage of the game. I tend to do that when a game first comes out, like I did that with Donkey Kong Bonanza, because it's like I want to make content on the game, but also like I don't really want to, like if I'm having to be entertaining in front of the camera and stuff, that's going to take away my personal enjoyment of the game, and like I want to be fully immersed. So it's like, well, I can still get a video out, but I can also still just kind of enjoy the game and not really have to like take away my focus, because it's like, well, I'm just playing the game, you know? Ow. Freaking Birdo. I'm not doing as good this this race. I'm staying toward the back of the pack like the entire time here. Got some green shells. That's not going to probably do anything for us. Oh dear. Oh dear, my poor old heart. Go. Go, Luigi. No. Okay, we're good. We're good. It's okay. We're still hanging in there. Gold mushroom time. Let's go. Go. Filionis? I don't know how to say that person's name. Is it some kind of Harry Potter spell? Filionis! Oh, God. So much is happening right now. Ow. Well, I tried to get up on that, but Didn't work out too well. I think the Moo Moo Meadows music is playing right now. I can't hear that well, where I've got this headset on. I've got the game's volume turned down low. But I think I can maybe vaguely hear Moo Moo Meadows. Yes, this is an online race, Sonic and Shadow Lover. We are playing online knockout tour. And I don't know if you have the game, Sonic and Shadow, but you would be welcome to join. I can add you to my friend list, and you can hop into the race with me. Don't take it personal if I delete you after the fact, because I kind of keep just like people I know in real life on my friends list. But I'll add you temporarily, or anybody else who wants to join, whenever I do an online stream like this, if that's something you're interested in doing, or if you just want to watch. Either way's appreciated. Getting it on my birthday, nice. When's your birthday? Hopefully sometime soon, and you won't have to wait months and months and months. October 7th. Okay, well, a little bit of a wait, but not too far, all things considered. My birthday's actually coming up pretty soon. My birthday's on August the 9th. Hey, we're actually in second right now. I'm sure that's all going to change. Yeah. Ran over by myself. Luigi getting crushed by a larger Luigi. I'm sure some sicko's into that. Alright. Well. Oh, God. Go. Go, go, go. Gotta get... Oh. Oh, you son of a monkey. Get out of here. Well, we just need 8th or better. Oh, God. Oh, I missed the boot. You gotta be kidding me. I'm not feeling too great about this. Are they not giving this another item box? I just have to hold my current placement. Okay, I think we ranked, but just barely. Freaking Darren. I'm coming for you, Darren. Screw you, Darren. Ow. Pain. By the way, it's midnight here. Where do you live, Sonic and Shadow Lover? You don't have to get, like, super specific. I don't want you to dox yourself, but, you know, general area. Ow. Pain. The UK. Oh, nice. You are from the UK. That's pretty cool. Are you subscribed to the channel, or did you just happen upon this? Did YouTube just recommend this live stream to you? Oh, trucks. Man. Yeah, I really hate how I lose my my item box whenever we get struck by lightning. Okay. Oh, God. Oh. I just want to live. I want to live. I want to make it to the final 4, please. I think we can do it, guys. I think we got this. I'm trying to read what you said in the chat. I probably shouldn't. I'm gonna have to lock in on this final 4. Come on, Ouija, don't fail me now. You know, I'm just happy to have made it to the final 4. To actually get to, like, finish the race out. So even if we don't win, I'm okay. Hey, my good sportsmanship's actually paying off. We're in the lead. I'm kidding. Winning's everything. I have to win. Ah! Alright. We got a feather. Not at all what I wanted, but okay. No, get out of here. Japanese person, I'm assuming. Ow. Alright, I think we're gonna lose this. Come on, give me something good. Another feather and a green shell. That's exactly what I wanted. Alright, we'll take it. 2nd place. That's fine. So were you already subscribed to Sonic and Shadow Lover, or did you just happen to see a recommendation for this, like in your feed? How long is it going to be? Probably at least an hour. I could go for 2 hours, but I honestly have no idea. I'm just kind of winging it. As I get more comfortable live streaming, because I'm pretty new to it, I'll start like planning things out a little better. I'll start like giving people advance notice and stuff, because like I just kind of just went live out of the blue. I didn't like make a post like, oh, I'll be going live at such and such time. Um, but yeah, I'd like to start doing it more regularly, and if I do, I'll start kind of scheduling it more, where like I let people know in advance, and also I have kind of a time in mind for how long it's going to go. But yeah, I'm thinking probably at least an hour, maybe, possibly longer. But thank you for tuning in, though, Sonic and Shadow Lover. I really appreciate it. I do have a playthrough of Sonic Mania up on the channel, and I do want to eventually get into doing other Sonic games. I used to not be the biggest Sonic fan, but he's growing on me. I like Sonic quite a bit now. I really enjoyed Sonic Frontiers. I thought it was pretty good. I always wanted to play Sonic Colors and Sonic Generations, so I was very glad when those two got like remade slash remastered for the Switch. Technically, I did play Sonic Generations back in the day, but it was on 3DS. Oh, thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate that. Like I said, I want to do more live streams like this, but besides that, on this channel, I do playthroughs. Essentially, just Let's Play videos. I try to keep a consistent schedule of like uploading Monday through Friday at 8 in the morning Eastern Time, but I'm not always able to stick with that. But that's kind of that's kind of what I target. And I also do a podcast, which is kind of sporadic, to be honest. At first, I wanted to do it like every Saturday, but anymore it's just kind of if I feel like doing one, I do one. um, but yeah, so that's a thing too. And occasionally I'll do reactions, like if there's a Nintendo Direct. I know there's a partner showcase tomorrow, but I'm not super interested in like whatever third-party games get announced. Maybe there'll be something really exciting that I would really love, and I'll be upset that I didn't record my reaction. But whenever we get the next first-party Direct, I'll be sure to do a live stream, a live reaction, not a stream, but a live reaction that I'll upload to YouTube after the fact. Yeah, and I'd like to eventually maybe branch out into some other kinds of content, doing because like all my video, like I don't really do any like edited videos, you know, like I don't do any like scripted videos where I like edit in like gameplay footage while I'm like talking or whatever. But that's something I would kind of like to start doing at some point. And occasionally I talk about animation on here too. I'm a big animation buff. So, like I got a video talking about the Looney Tunes movie that came out a while back, the 2D animated one, the Day the Earth Blew Up, and then I got one talking about the Plankton movie on Netflix that was actually surprisingly pretty good. Oh god. Oh, come on. Well, it's all over. Rip. Speedy Block's YouTube channel. No, I've never heard of them, actually. What kind of content do they make? What the heck just happened? That was upsetting. Alright, let's do another one. I'll do maybe like... we'll do one more knockout tour, and then I think I might back out and do just like some regular races. Sonic and his friends in Roblox. Knuckles always poops. Okay. I've never really played Roblox, to be honest. I know it's big, but I've never gotten into it. I think it's one of those things, like, it's probably a good game, but I think it's just like the stigma around it, you know, that's kind of turned me off from it. But I should probably give it a chance. I'm kind of surprised they've not brought it to like Switch. I feel like the Switch would probably have a big audience for Roblox. Because I know it is on PlayStation. I think I did download it because it was like, um, it may just be a free-to-play game in general. I'm not sure, but at the very least, it was free on like the with like a PlayStation Network subscription or whatever. So I did install it, but I just never really got around to playing it. My little nephew, I think he plays it some, but yeah, I've never played it. I think we've got a lot of people playing two-player because I see we got two people both named Eric with two Y's, two people named Alex. You play Smash Brothers Ultimate? Yeah, I like Smash Brothers a lot. I'm not great at it. I'm not super good at competitive fighting games, but yeah, I love Smash Brothers. I've not played it in a hot minute. Like, since they added Sora, I've only probably played it like a very small handful of times. I'm hoping at some point, maybe after Sakurai finishes, you know, Kirby Air Riders 2 or whatever, that he maybe does like a Switch 2 edition version of Smash Ultimate and just add even more characters. Because I'm not one of those people who wants like a hard reset. Some people, it's like, you know, hoping like they cut the game down to maybe like 30 characters, get rid of all the third parties or something, but just like really drastically change the gameplay, like maybe make it 3D or something. I'm like, nah, forget that. just keep building on what you got, because I think there's just such a great roster of characters. I just want Nintendo to keep expanding on that. More than anything, I want Crash Bandicoot in the game. Crash, Spyro, Rayman. Hey, we finished in first on the first section anyway. Got every single character. Nice. I thought about maybe doing some Smash Brothers Ultimate streams on this channel at some point. Again, I'm not great at it, so I know I would just get absolutely demolished. I'm much better at Mario Kart than I am Smash Brothers. Ooh. Get out of here, Alex. We don't like your kind around here, Alex. So when you get a Switch 2 for your birthday in October, are you getting are you going to be getting Donkey Kong Bonanza with it, or are you getting Mario Kart World, or both? Or Beto? What kind of name is Beto? Let's jump on the rail. Going off the rails on a crazy train. I probably shouldn't have let go of those. That was actually pretty good items to have in the first place. Yeah, well. I've been in first place pretty much this whole time, and there's not been a single blue shell, I don't think. Getting Mario Kart World. He just said something else. I'll check it here in a minute when I'm on a straight road. Okay, nice. Ow. Losing to Quaalude? I don't know what that means. Ow. Oh, it's all. There's Beto again. Linden. Lost my train of thought. Okay, here's a little bit of a straight section, so let me look down. Do you know how to get mods on Smash Ultimate? No, I don't have like a hacked Switch or anything, and I also don't really like play on like PC or anything. So yeah, I'm not really sure. All that is just so foreign to me. It's interesting, but I don't know the first the first thing about hacking a console, or even just like downloading ROMs on your PC. I would be so scared of like getting a virus or something. So I just don't even dabble with it. I would like, there are some like 3DS games that I'd love to play on the channel, but like I don't have like a 3DS capture card or anything, so I've thought about like researching like how to emulate 3DS games, but like I don't, so that might be something I do in the future, but I don't know, it just seems like kind of a headache. Yeah. So let me know, how does the stream look and sound? If you don't care, I'd appreciate knowing, because again, I don't really live stream much, so so yeah, hopefully the internet connection is decent. I think I've got, oh gosh, this might be where it all falls apart. I've got like decent internet, but I wouldn't say I've got like the most amazing internet in the world or anything. There's a reason I'm not streaming this at 4K. Plus, I've got people in the living room who's like, you know, watching TV on, you know, some kind of subscription service. So you know that's taking up internet, but it seems like that it's running really pretty well. But I don't know. I don't know if I trust YouTube telling me that. Oh, go. No! Alright, I think it's over. Yeah, we lose. Son of a monkey. Sonic Song's Fist Bump and Reach for the Stars are awesome. Fist Bump, is that the one from Sonic Forces? The Together we can show the world what we can do. Da, 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 da. Reach for the Stars, I know I've heard of that one, but I can't think of what it's, is it from Colors maybe? I'm going to quit out of this. I don't, I want to just do the individual races. We could do some battle mode later too. I've not actually played the battle mode in this game, so that could be fun. I think they did make it more like the classic battle mode from the older games, where it's a like an elimination thing and not just like whoever has the most points when time runs out, which is nice. But anyway, let's do some individual races here. And, oh yeah, Wario number one. I hope they, I think it's kind of an underrated game. I hope they add Wario World to the, to Switch 2, where they've got like the GameCube in it. So good lord, look at that booty. An error occurred. Wario's booty crashed the game. It was too OP. They're gonna have to nerf it in the next update. All right, let's hop back in there. Race. Oh yeah. Wario's just crushing that poor Rob. That Wario booty. Ah yeah. Like 'em big. I like 'em chunky. I like 'em big. Ow. This is nature's natural airbags for Wario. He gets into a wreck, he's got all this voluptuous body fat here to cushion him. I don't know if I have a favorite Sonic character. Shadow's pretty cool. I never really cared that much for Shadow originally. I thought like, oh, it's just kind of an edgy, kind of cringe thing where they're trying really hard to be like, you know, bad A or whatever. But actually, you know, once I actually, you know, played Shadow Generations and then also, you know, watching Sonic 3, he's got a pretty emotional backstory. I actually do care about him a lot more as a character than I ever thought I would, so. Eggman, he's a pretty good villain. just noticed Wario's little like ponytail or whatever in the back of his hat there. You can't see it when I go over a boost. When is this next race going to start? This is taking a while. Come on now. Can I find anything out in the world while I wait? Let's be Wario. Okay, I think it's about to start. We've got some people jumping in. Mallard's a little nervous. Good luck, says J and K forever. Hope that relationship works out for you, because it's going to be really awkward when you have to change your name from J and K forever. What do the J and K stand for? We can only speculate. I'm going to say Jimothy and Clevin. I don't know. Let's go Shy Guy Bazaar. I like Shy Guy Bazaar a lot. That's one of my favorite tracks, like from Mario Kart 7. Oh god, everybody wants Shy Guy Bazaar. But I don't like it as much in this game, and that's kind of the case for a lot of returning tracks, because part of what made the aesthetic so good on those tracks is like the time of day. And in this one, where the game has like the dynamic lighting, it's very unlikely that you're going to play it at the time of the day that it was originally designed for, if that makes sense. I'm an Italian brain rot fan. I don't know what that is. I'm very sorry. I've never heard of that. Wario just out here living his best life. I messed up that starting boost. Oh, maybe not. Oh, I thought we were racing like from Shy Guy Bazaar. Oh, this is actually just a standard 3-lap race. Okay. Kill. I thought we were going to be racing like from somewhere to Shy Guy Bazaar, but no, just a normal 3-lap race. See, this track is just, it loses so much of its atmosphere when it's not at night like it was in Mario Kart 7. Because this whole track's identity is like it's an Arabian Nights thing. This is just Arabian Days, which is boring. When you do that little gliding section before, you could see like the giant like full moon in the background, which was really cool. But here, nah, none of that. Ow. Sorry to say we're not doing super hot, but I forget that there's 24 racers. So like we're halfway. If this was a really old Mario Kart game, we'd be in the equivalent of like 4th place or something. Okay, now we're losing momentum here. I wish they would update this game to where when you pick a track, you can manually select the time of day you want it to be. Have like 3 or 4 options, like, you know, morning, noon, evening, night, or something like that. That way, again, you could play a track like this and not lose that really cool theming that made the track great in the first place, you know? It's like racing on, like, Wario Shipyard in the middle of the day. Like, who wants to be doing that? Ow. Oh. I thought their name was Brian, but their name is Bran. So like they keep your colon regular, I guess. Bit of an odd name, but alright. Come on. I'll take that. 4th place. Yeah. How many characters do you have unlocked in Smash Ultimate? I have all of them. I've got all the characters, and I've bought like all the DLC characters as well. So I've got Sora and Steve, and who else was DLC? The hero from Dragon Quest, and Sephiroth, and whoever else they added. Min Min. I'm not like... I really wasn't like super crazy about any of the DLC characters, to be honest. Like, I can appreciate most of them to an extent. I kind of think Terry Bogard is maybe not super necessary. But other than him, I can at least respect it. Like, I've never really been into Final Fantasy, but I can appreciate like Sephiroth is like a very iconic villain with a really cool theme song. So I'm not like upset that he's in the game or anything. Uh, I want to do. I am Wario, so I feel obligated to pick Wario Stadium, but I kind of want to do Mario Brothers. Nah, I'll do Wario Stadium. The only DLC characters are Joker, Banjo-Kazooie, Piranha Plant, and Steve. Yeah, I forgot about Banjo-Kazooie. I guess because at the time, like, I knew people really wanted him, but I was kind of indifferent. I'm like a huge 3D platformer buff, but I'd never played Banjo-Kazooie. But now that they've added it to, you know, Switch Online and everything, I've played it, and I really enjoy it. So if Banjo was added to Smash Brothers today, I would be a lot more excited than at the time where I'd never played it. But he was a good addition. I do like Banjo and Kazooie. The Spiral Mountain stage was pretty cool. A little bit nauseating, but it's cool. Piranha Plant, I kind of felt like was a little bit of a waste of a character slot. It's like, there's already so many Mario representatives in Smash Brothers, and if you were going to add another Mario rep, like, they could have, like, you picked Piranha Plant over Waluigi? So that always kind of rubbed me the wrong way a little bit. But yeah, if they make a new Smash Brothers game, again, being a big 3D platformer fan, Crash Bandicoot is like my number one that I want. Excuse me, and probably tied for number two would be Spyro and Rayman. I really love Rayman Legends. That's like my favorite 2D platformer of all time. So it'd be great to have him. There's a lot of characters I'd love to see in Smash Brothers, but those are kind of like the main ones. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Cuphead too, so I was really stoked when they added Cuphead as a Mii costume. I never thought that would have actually happened. And Cuphead was such a new thing at the time that, like, I don't, you know, I never would have thought he would have got in as a character, so, like, I'm perfectly happy with him just having been a Mii costume, you know. I do think there could be a really cool, there's, like, really cool potential for, like, a Cuphead stage, though. If they made it with, like, the whole 2D art style with, like, the grainy camera and stuff. I think that could be a really cool, unique stage. Make it, like, themed around, like, the Devil's Casino, with, like, King Dice in the background. Oh, God. It's all going to crap. Man, for a desert, this place is getting some good rain. It is a neat effect, though. I like how it's not every time, but occasionally, when someone uses the lightning, it causes rain to happen, which is fun. Ah, God, Toad pushed me away from the double item box. Go. Oh, God. How did that bullet... We got very lucky there. 8th place. Alright, I'll take it. Favorite character from Smash Ultimate is Sonic. Could have guessed that. Sonic and Shadow Lover. Who would you most want to get added to the game? I'm guessing probably Shadow. Kev has joined. Hi, Kevin. Hi, Kevin. I'm your biggest fan. Kevin. Him and Knuckles and Tails. Yeah, I think they deserve to be in. I think Sonic probably deserved to have a second character in the game over, like, Final Fantasy. Since Final Fantasy, or really even, what is it? I'm going Dino Jungle. I'm having a brain fart. Castlevania, Simon and Richter. So that one had two as well, even though one of them's technically an Echo Fighter. But yeah, I think at the very least, yeah, Shadow or Knuckles. I've heard some people say Dr. Eggman, and he would definitely. I don't know. I can see an argument for him because he's obviously a very iconic villain, and Smash Bros. Ultimate did add like a lot of villains to the roster. But I don't know. It seems like if they're just going based on who, I feel like maybe Tails arguably deserves it the most. Silver. I've never played any of the games with Silver. He's from like Sonic 06, right? Was that his debut game? I feel like a lot of people don't really care much for Silver, but I don't really know enough about him to have an opinion. It's glad they brought this track back. I was kind of upset that they picked it, or that they picked BK Mountain in the final wave of the Mario Kart 8 Booster Course Pass, and not this one. So obviously they were saving it for this game. So same with like Airship Fortress. It's like, well, how could you not bring that one back? And then it's like, oh well, they're putting it in the next Mario Kart. I would still like to see a lot of those tracks. Oh god, that got put in the Booster Course Pass come back here as well, because it was so great to have them back. Like, you know, I love Maple Tree Way, and Mario Kart Wii just had some really great tracks in general. Maple Tree Way, Koopa Cape, Coconut Mall is an all-time favorite of mine. Mushroom Gorge, that's another one I love. So yeah, I hope a lot of those tracks come back in time. And how do we still not have Luigi's Mansion? That's such a good track. And like, you know, they didn't bring it back in Mario Kart 8's Booster Course Pass, and they didn't bring it back in this game. So like, what are they waiting for? Bring back Luigi's Mansion. Track's so good. What about you? What's your favorite Mario Kart tracks? Sonic and Shadow Lover. If I were to do like a top 10, I would say, just off the top of my head, Coconut Mall, Maple Tree Way. I actually really like the Ninja Hideaway that they added. That one almost passes Coconut Mall as my new favorite, but I don't know. But those are like my top 3. And then number 4, probably Airship Fortress. I like Mushroom City from Mario Kart Double Dash a lot. That one will be up there. I like Mario Kart 7's Rainbow Road. Mount Wario, yeah, that's a pretty good one. I wouldn't say that's like an all-time favorite of mine. If I were to do like a tier list, I would probably put Mount Wario in like... Actually, I did do a tier list on this channel at one point if you want to check that out. I think I put Mount Wario in like maybe a high B tier. I do like that track, don't get me wrong. But yeah, I'm trying to think what some of my other favorites are. There's a lot of good ones. Grumble Volcano, that's another really good one. Tick-Tock Clock. I already kind of said these, but Mushroom Gorge and Koopa Cape. Oh, I really like Banshee Boardwalk from the N64 one. And that Mario Kart 64 also has my favorite Bowser's Castle. It's just really like creepy, very atmospheric in a way that I feel like no other Bowser's Castle is. Most of the other Bowser's Castles, you know, have like rock music playing or something, and they try to be really like edgy and like bad A or whatever. But that one's just really like genuinely like creepy and ominous, with just like this chorus just chanting like, oh. I just think it's really really creepy, so I like it. Choco Mountain, that's a pretty good one. I wasn't like super crazy about it like originally. Like on the N64, or even, I think that one's in Mario Kart DS too. Now that I think about it, that track's come back a lot. It was in the N64 game, Mario Kart DS. It was in Mario Kart 8 and the Booster Course Pass, and now it's in this game. So that's four games. Yeah, I was never super crazy about it initially, but I actually really enjoyed the Mario Kart 8 remake of it. I think I might have put that track in like A tier. I really enjoyed that version of it. I don't like it as much in this game where it's all kind of like industrialized, um, but it's still decent. Oh, I really like. Is it just called DK Jungle? It's in Mario Kart 8, and then it was also in 7. That's like themed around Donkey Kong Country Returns. That's a really good one. Amy should be in Smash Brothers Ultimate. I could see them having a. They could probably come up with a decent move set for her with like the hammer and stuff. Um, she could even have like some kind of projectile attack where she uses those like tarot cards or whatever. Um, I don't think she would be like the top pick to get in over like crap. Um, some of the other Sonic characters. So I don't know if she would ever actually get in or not. But if she does, I'm sure Sakurai could come up with a pretty cool move set for her. Who do you think your main will be in Mario Kart World once you get it? I'm really kind of disappointed that they got rid of the Miis, and I imagine you probably are as well, because you could get those different like amiibo costumes where you could get like get the Sonic helmet and stuff in Mario Kart 8. That was fun. Hello, Blue Shade. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for joining the stream. I appreciate it. We did not do very well. I just now realized our placement. Where I've been talking, I wasn't even like paying attention that much to the race. Nicole, you don't look like a Nicole. I must have offended them. They left. Hey DK, how you doing? Hunter. Everybody I talk to just disappeared. Hello, Japanese person. I don't know how to say your name, but you look lovely. Frame rate's kind of weirdly low when you look around in this thing. It looks very choppy compared to the regular game. Wario Shipyard. It's no contest, obviously. Everybody's got to pick Wario Shipyard, right? Oh yeah, look at that. My Lightning McQueen fan. I watched the first Cars movie, but it's been a long time. I honestly don't remember a whole lot about it. I never saw Cars 2 or 3, which I've heard 2 was like not very good. 3 I've always been curious about, where it's like he gets into a wreck and he has to like go to rehab. I was like, okay, this is weirdly heavy, so I'd kind of like to watch that one, but I'd probably need to rewatch the first one. Honestly, I would not consider myself the biggest fan of Pixar in general. I know that's probably kind of like sacrilege to say. Pixar's got some okay movies, but like I'm not the biggest. Like I thought Toy Story 3 was really good. Coco's alright. I'd give Coco like an 8 out of 10. I think honestly an underrated movie from Pixar. I actually think that The Good Dinosaur is like really good. I think the name of that movie was kind of stupid. Made it seem like something for little kids. You know, I feel like the marketing was bad because I thought that movie was gonna suck. It came out back when I was like in maybe either like middle school or high school, and like we went on like a school trip to see it, and I fully expected to not like it, but I was like really pleasantly surprised by that movie. It's like shockingly kind of dark. And then Up, of course. Up's a classic, although Up's a movie where I would say I love like the first 10 minutes of it and the last 10 minutes, and then everything in the middle with like the snipe and everything, I'm just kind of like whatever. I just wasn't all that invested in kind of the whole middle of that movie, to be honest. But still very good overall. But then most of the rest of the Pixar movies, I'm kind of like whatever. Like I didn't really care for Inside Out. I don't remember liking Cars that much, but maybe if I watched it again, I would. I'm trying to think of some other Pixar movies. Um, what was that one that came out? Was it like Onward or whatever? That one was okay, but I wasn't like super crazy about that one either. Um, what else? Oh, Monsters Inc. is okay. Um, I feel like I liked Monsters University pretty good, but it's been a while. I don't. Oh my god, what just happened? Oh no, that was stupid. See, this is why I hate the whole wall riding mechanic. I feel like it always screws me over, no matter what. Um, yeah, Toy Story. Like I said, I like Toy Story 3 pretty good. The other ones I'm kind of like whatever about, but I like 3 quite a lot. I think the reason I don't like the first two Toy Stories more, and it's kind of a superficial reason not to like a movie, but just the CG just doesn't hold up very well, and that's like a big turnoff for me. But I know it's, you know, the mark of a good movie should come down to like the writing and everything and the acting thing. I got dead last. Um, what else? I watched A Bug's Life for the first time a couple years ago. I really don't remember a whole lot about it. I watched it, and I watched DreamWorks' Ants around the same time, and I feel like I liked Ants better, but neither of them like blew me away. I would say I like DreamWorks movies a lot better than Pixar movies. Pixar is more consistent. You know, like most of their movies don't like suck, but DreamWorks, they've got some like 10 out of 10 masterpieces, but also some stinkers in there. Like there was a period where like a lot of the movies they were coming out with were just not very interesting, like Turbo and like, was it like Home or whatever? But I really enjoyed The Bad Guys. I'm very excited for The Bad Guys too. That comes out around my birthday. And also The Wild Robot was a fantastic movie. Puss in Boots I thought was really good. Maybe just a little bit overrated compared to The Bad Guys and The Wild Robot, but still a really good movie. And of course I love Shrek. And pretty much like their breakout movie, The Prince of Egypt is like my favorite animated movie of all time. I love that one so much. Yeah, favorite DreamWorks movie. I guess I already kind of just answered that. I just now look back down in the chat. But yeah, Prince of Egypt is my favorite. I'm, I'm a devout Christian, but I think even if you're not religious, I think that's just a beautiful movie. The animation is so good, and I'll always think that hand-drawn 2D animation, especially like in the late 90s, early 2000s, was just peak and like way better than like the best of CG. CG's getting to a point where it's looking a lot better, like it's losing that uncanny valley effect, and they're doing a lot more like squash and stretch techniques to make it look more as if it were hand-drawn. So like I'm all right with it at this point in time. I used to be a very massive critic of CG, but like I know not everybody maybe loved this movie, but the SpongeBob movie, Sponge on the Run or whatever, I think that movie is gorgeous. I think they perfectly translated the style from like 2D into 3D. Just again, just the amount of like squash and stretch, and the colors are so vibrant. Yeah, I think it's kind of a shame that that movie didn't get a proper theatrical release because of like COVID and stuff, because I thought that movie was beautiful. So if more CG movies can start looking like that, I'm okay with it. But you know, I still really hope that we see a renaissance in 2D theatrical animation, because I just think it's beautiful. I've not heard of the Funlings. I'm not sure what that is. I'm curious though. I'm interested. But no, I've never heard of it. It makes me hungry for Funyuns though. But yeah, number one DreamWorks movie is Prince of Egypt. Number two, that's hard because like, you know, Shrek 2 is such a classic, so like maybe Shrek 2. But honestly, I don't know. I really like the bad guys an awful lot. So I might put bad guys at number 2, and then maybe... God, I don't know. Wild Robot was so good too. DreamWorks is in like they're on a roll lately. They're having like such a renaissance, and I hope it continues. I hope the Bad Guys 2 is good. DreamWorks, actually, it probably will be, but if they make a Bad Guys 3, it'll probably suck, because DreamWorks is a company that works great in 2s, but terrible in 3s. Madagascar 1 I thought was alright. Madagascar 2 I thought was fantastic. Madagascar 3 I did not care for. The same with Kung Fu Panda 1, really, really great movie. Kung Fu Panda 2, at least as good, if not a little bit better. Kung Fu Panda 3, kind of same with 4. Shrek 1, pretty good. Shrek 2, amazing. Shrek 3 and 4, So Pixar, they are fantastic at making movie number 2, but any past that, it's all just goes downhill from there. So I need to change things up. I'm like consistently getting last here, and I don't like that. Honestly, I don't even know why I'm the Bumble Wario. I thought I was just the regular Wario. I don't know if I guess maybe I don't know. I must have picked up one of these delivery bags at some point. Can I go back to regular Wario? Yeah, we'll take back our Wario. That works too, I guess. Let's do Starview Peak. Oh, plus it's by itself, so it'll be a 3-lap. So that'll be good. Yeah, everybody wants those 3 laps. Nobody likes the the intermission courses, which unfortunately is like 90% of the game. Funglings have green heads. Is it kind of like a Smurf sort of thing, but instead of blue, they're green, or what? We might switch vehicles later. I could switch it up. Did you just want me to be the Bumblebee where I had the bee costume? Because obviously now we've got a different costume, but... Got the little Lumas. Mario Galaxy is such a good game. Am I a Pokemon fan? Not really. I had never really gotten that much into Pokemon, but I will say I loved Legends Arceus. I thought that game was great. But every mainline Pokemon game I've tried to play, I've just not really cared for. You know, like I picked up... like I really tried on Switch to make an effort to get into Pokemon. I picked up Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, and I played it for maybe like 5 hours. I got incredibly bored and I fell off of it. And then I also picked up, what was it, the Diamond and Pearl remakes, because I was always kind of curious about Diamond and Pearl. It was kind of the same thing. I played it for 5 hours, got bored, and kind of put it down. I did eventually go back and like play all the way through Diamond and Pearl, but I was not really like a big fan of it. Probably my favorite part of the game was what they added that wasn't even in the original, was like the underground section, where there were just like Pokemon that you could see like in the field or whatever, and not just random encounters. I really don't like RPGs with random encounters. But the biggest reason I'm not the biggest fan of like traditional Pokemon is like it just seems kind of, I don't know, like I feel like it sounds bad. I hate to say it, but it's like I'm like, where's the fun? Like it's just these going down these linear routes and then stopping every 5 seconds because like there's a copy and pasted trainer that looks exactly like a trainer I fought like, you know, 3 battles ago, saying like something random that doesn't even make any sense, like, you know, I like cheese, and then it's like and you're fighting him, and then you beat him, and then you walk 2 more feet, and then there's another random encounter with another NPC that looks copied and pasted from another one that has some uninteresting dialogue to say, and I'm just like, I don't know. It just seems very repetitive and kind of mind-numbing. But again, though, I did really enjoy Legends Arceus. So like I'll probably pick up ZA when it comes out. And I even played Scarlet and Violet, and I kind of liked that game. All right, it wasn't perfect, but like just having kind of the open world and being able to explore and go wherever I want, and like I wasn't like forced to battle every NPC I came across because like it's not a linear route. I can just like go around them and not worry about it. Um, so um, so yeah, I don't consider myself a big Pokemon fan really, but like I think I could become one, especially if they keep making uh, more open-ended games, which I imagine they will. Um, I keep thinking I'm getting last, but I'm really probably not because I didn't realize this scrolls, although I did get next to last. Um, I'm gonna, I think, switch characters. I feel like Wario just ain't working out for me too well. Uh, let's, it's lagging a bit. Okay, thanks for letting me know. Um, let me know if it continues doing that or if it's doing all right. It says excellent condition on my end, but I don't know if YouTube uh, knows what it's talking about or not. Is it just the gameplay, or is it my voice, or is it both? I'm gonna get culturally insensitive Waluigi. uh, I kind of want a different thing here. Could do lobsters. I don't know what that has to do with Mexico, but la cucaracha, la cucaracha. No, I should say la cucaracha, la cucaracha. Boo Cinema. Um, it's both. Is it still doing it, Sonic and Shadow Lover? Or has it gotten better? It still says excellent on YouTube anyway, but I don't know. I could try on my phone and pull up the stream. I might not. Okay, I'm not going to have time before this race, but after this race, it got better. Okay, that's good. Um, like I said, my internet's not like perfect. So if it's like good most of the time, I'm honestly kind of like okay with that. Um, but hopefully it won't. That won't be too much of a recurring thing. If it's like pretty consistently good, um, hopefully it'll stay like that. What about like the sound and stuff? Like not related to the internet, but like, can you hear the game okay, or is it too quiet? Um, or is the game too loud compared to my voice or anything? How long have we got left on the live? I'm not sure. I just realized that we've been going for over an hour. It's gone by very quickly. Um, so I don't know. I am not necessarily in a hurry to quit, so I'll probably go for a while longer. I don't know if I'll go a whole nother hour or not, but I'll do at least maybe a few more races with Waluigi here, and then I did mention wanting to do battle mode, so we might do a few races of that as well. So, I don't know, maybe we will end up going another hour. Mango. Wasn't that the name of like a competitive Smash Brothers player that I think recently got like banned or something? I don't really follow. Oh god. Oh, I don't follow competitive Smash really, but I do remember like reading about that. Hopefully we can finish in at least a somewhat decent placement on this track. Ah, god, missed the item boxes. That's not good. And I like to, like I mentioned before, like it starts raining. Sometimes if one uses lightning, but of course we're in a snowy place, so it started snowing instead. So that's kind of a neat little attention to detail. Not worth $80, but still. Now Waluigi's all covered in snow. Oh, that was the last lap? I thought we had one more. Oh well, it's 1 in the morning here. When do you normally go to bed, Sonic and Shadow Lover? I'm not doing too hot. If you do end up having to go to bed, I will leave the archive up, like the VOD or whatever, so you should be able to catch that. So no worries if you do end up having to go. Yeah, I think I'll do maybe like 2 more races, and then we'll do some battle mode. I hope they eventually bring back a lot of the characters that got cut. I was really disappointed that they didn't bring back like the Koopalings. I love Ludwig. He's my favorite Koopaling. Let's go Mario Circuit. Kamek. He finally got into into Mario Kart after all these years. Just for them to cut him again and just relegate him to being an item. So that was unfortunate. Stay up all night sometimes. Yeah, I do that too sometimes. I've got a not amazing sleep schedule. It's not uncommon for me to, which I'm on a decent schedule right now, but yeah, it's not uncommon for me to stay up till the sun comes up. I've just always been a night person. The lobster is an F tier. Is it? I don't know anything about the meta in this game, Blue Shade. What's a good combination? I'm not like extremely competitive, but like if it's F tier, then I'll probably switch to something else. What's a good like? Have you heard of shiitake mushrooms? I've not. I've heard the expression, but if that's like a channel or something, I'm not familiar with it. Chobs. The name's Chobs. Steve Chobs. Oh yeah, I feel pretty good about this race. I feel like we're already off to a good start. I don't know. I feel like maybe my optimism is misplaced, but I feel like it's gonna last. I probably won't be able to look at the chat until this race is over because this is a much more windy one. Even though I'm not that big of a fan of the intermission tracks, it's at least nice because we get some nice like long straight roads. So it gives me an opportunity to look down and read the chat since I don't have to worry about turning. But on a track like this, we unlocked it. I didn't even realize that I was missing some Waluigi skins. I don't love the way that you unlock costumes and characters in this game. Although it's not really a hot take. I don't think anybody does. Same for like the way the menus are laid out. Holy cow! I think we got we got half. I'll take it. They have 5 YouTube play button. Wow. Baby blooper vehicle. Okay, we can switch over to that. Who's a good character? Let's see. Change character. I'm gonna get Nabbit for right now until Toadette. Really? What about regular Toad? Do they have different stats? So I'm not the biggest fan of Toadette, but I mean I can be her if she's that much better. Whatever, we'll try it. Baby blooper. Let's do it. How do you get 5 YouTube play buttons? Do they have like different channels? Because like I know you get like the silver at like 100,000 and then you get gold at like 1,000,000. But I don't know how you get more than that. Did they introduced a platinum? I should have paid attention to what Toadette's stats even like are. She feels pretty good though. I know like in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I feel like I fared better if I used a character with good acceleration. More subs. We have an extreme channel, game channel, and a channel called OSM. Okay. I might have to look them up because yeah, I've never heard of them. What kind of games do they play? Do they play like Mario games? Is the shiitake mushroom a reference to Mario or? Yeah, Toadette I do feel like has pretty good handling, but I'm assuming she's a character with high acceleration as well. From my limited experience, I'm not like a, super competitive player at this guy. I barely even touched the online. This is only like maybe the second or third time I've even played online. Most of my playing of this game has just been with like the computers and stuff. But I felt like at least trying to beat the computers, like trying to get like 3 stars on all the cups and everything. I felt like I had an easier time doing that picking a character with higher speed versus like in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, it felt like a character with higher acceleration is what I wanted. But maybe that's not the case. Maybe acceleration is better in this game too. It just felt like, especially like on tracks like this, where it's just like the quote unquote intermissions, where there's a lot of straightaways. It felt like it was better to be faster, but that might not be the case. Ow. Yeah, I don't mind how Toadette plays though. Like I said, she feels pretty good. Uh, but yeah, I think Sonic and Shadow asked earlier if how much of this game I'd played. Um, I've probably put around 50 hours into it or something like that. But again, most of it's been single player, just like driving around in free roam, and then also doing the like the Grand Prix and stuff has been the majority of my playtime. Which sounds like a lot, but as far as the Switch 2 launch title goes, I've played Fantasy Life like 4 times as much as this game. I've put like over 200 hours into Fantasy Life. I really hooked on that game. Ow. W's for Nintendo. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, here, bring on the L's. It's okay. I don't blame you. Okay, now we're going to make a comeback here. We're going to get something great. We're going to get the double. No, we're not. We're going to get the single. I panicked. I thought if I got the one on the left there that I'd drive off the track. Oh, well, hey, that worked out. Oh, but that didn't. Come on. Ah, God. Oh, here we go. It's comeback time. Oh, I didn't know there was a gap there. I thought it was just grass. Ow. I got dead last. Blue Shade, you lied to me. No, I'm kidding. I just suck. Alright, I don't want to end on that. We'll do one more regular race, and then we'll do a little bit of battle mode. Okay, let me see what I need to catch up on in the comments. Oh, they play GTA 5 and Fortnite. Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled is really good. I only played the Switch version, which admittedly had some pretty major problems. I don't know if it runs or looks any better on Switch 2, really. From what I've seen, I don't think so, but I've not actually tried it for myself. But that was a really good game. I think it kind of sucked that they had to, like, put microtransactions and stuff in it, which you could ignore those. And they did have, like, new tracks added every month for free for a while, which was nice, and new characters. But if you wanted all the cosmetics in that game, you'd have to pay like an arm and a leg to get it all, or just grind for an insane amount of time, which I guess you did. But I put over 100 hours into Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. I don't know exactly how much, but it was over 100. Because I know when it came out, like I was kind of upset with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe because it was just, mostly just a port of the Wii U game, and they hadn't done like the Booster Course Pass at that point. So yeah, when that game was actually getting like new content updates, I was really into Crash Team Racing, and maybe would have even said it was better than Mario Kart 8. But then Mario Kart 8 Deluxe finally got DLC, and then I've kind of stopped playing Crash and went back to that. But yeah, there was a lot of really good fan service. I wish they had added a few more characters. Like I think Crash Twinsanity could have gotten some more representation. You know, like put in what were like the evil like twin, like the alien twins or whatever. Put those in there, and then cause like they put in a lot of obscure characters. It's like, you know, why not put like what was it, that like walrus that you find in that game that you run from? It's like a chase sequence. Um, but other than that, they had pretty much every character you'd want. They had Embryo and Engine and Ripperoo, Tiny, Crunch, freaking Nitro Box. That was a weird one, but okay. Nina Cortex. They did have Nina, didn't they? I'm trying to remember. Surely they put her in, right? But, for the channel, Plasmonics. No, I've not. I'm sorry. I'm not familiar with any of the channels that you've named. Moman. It's an interesting name. Part man, part Mo. It's Mo Man. Ow. Yeah, earlier I was talking about Shy Guy Bazaar and how I feel like usually when you play the track where it's daytime instead of being night in this game, it kind of ruins the vibe in a way. That was also one of my favorite tracks in Crash Team Racing. I don't remember the name of it, but it's like, part of it's like daytime, and it's like a, you know, Egyptian desert, and then you go into a pyramid, and then you come out, and then you're like in an Arabian Nights world. That was a really, really cool one. That might have been my favorite track in that game. Actually, no, my favorite was the carnival one they added, the circus one. I don't remember what it's called. I don't even know why I like that one so much, because it's kind of just a big oval, which is kind of the same as like Baby Park, and I don't really like Baby Park or the Excite Back Arena from Mario Kart 8. But for whatever reason, just the aesthetic of that circus one was just a lot of fun. I'm surprised Mario Kart's not done that yet, a circus themed track. Yeah, there was like the confetti and like fireworks and stuff. That was a really fun one. You got me wanting to go back and play more Crash Team Racing. I'd probably won't happen, but I'd love if that game got a proper Switch 2 version. Yeah, let's go back to online play, and we'll do a few battle matches. And Blue Shade, if you're still here, I meant to tell you this earlier, because I told Sonic and Shadow Lover, but they don't have a Switch 2 yet. But if you have this game, you know, you're welcome to hop on and race with me. I can add you. I can send you my friend code. Like I was telling him, when I do these live streams, I'll like add people temporarily, and then like, you know, I kind of just keep my friends list, just kind of people I know in real life. So don't take it personal if I were to like delete you afterward. But yeah, if anybody ever wants to hop into my online lobbies when I'm streaming, you're more than welcome to. I'll add you for the duration of the stream if you wanted. I'm gonna get I don't know. I like, when I'm doing battle mode, I like picking a small character in a small car, because then, you know, that means you got a smaller hitbox. I feel like that's the best strategy. I want to do, I mean, I guess we'll do Big Donut. That's the only one that's like a proper map. I know, this is actually honestly my first time ever playing Balloon Battle in this game. I know that it's supposed to work closer to how it was in the classic Mario Kart games, where it's elimination and not just like everybody keeps playing until time runs out, and then whoever has the most points wins. How long on the live now? Probably, I'll maybe do like 4 battle maps, and then I'll probably call it a stream. But thanks for joining, Sonic and Shadow Lover. I appreciate you being here. Same with you, Blue Shade. And I know Sonic and Shadow Lover subscribed. I'm not sure if you're subscribed, Blue Shade. Not to put you on the spot. That's totally at your discretion if you want to or not. But if you did, I'd greatly appreciate it. Oh, we're doing the coins. Shoot, where's some coins? Because yeah, I don't know. Maybe you were already subscribed, or maybe this stream just popped up in your recommendations. But if you are new here, Blue Shade, I do playthroughs Monday through Fridays at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. I upload episodes of various games that I play through, and then I also have a podcast that I do. The schedule is kind of supposed to be Saturday at noon for those, but it tends to be kind of sporadic. I don't always do a podcast. Ow. Oh, come on. That red shell didn't home in on anybody. Guys, we're not doing very good right now. But I want to get into the habit of doing more live streams. This is one of, I've only done like 3 at this point. But I want to do those more regularly, and I also want to do more live reactions. I'm not going to react to tomorrow's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase, because I'm just not super interested in that. But next time there's like an actual like general direct with first party games, I'll be sure to record a reaction to that and upload it. I probably won't live stream it. I'll just record it and then upload it. And eventually I'd kind of like to get into making scripted content, doing like reviews and things like that. But yeah. And occasionally I also talk about animation, because I am a lover of cartoons, like we were talking about DreamWorks and stuff earlier. So that will be something that I discuss every now and then as well. So if that sounds interesting, if you would want to subscribe, but if not, that's cool too. But either way, I appreciate you being here. It's a free country. I'm assuming it's a free country where you live. I don't know what country you live in, but you have autonomy to make decisions in your life. So if you don't want to subscribe, you're well within your First Amendment rights. But if you do, it would make me really happy. And I'll love you forever. Lolly Lace, Leanne, L words. Didn't hit anybody with that. Have I heard of Ryan's World? I feel like I have. Is that kid that does like toy reviews and stuff? Ow. Oh no. I should have been paying more attention to the clock. I should have just been playing defense. I saw a live saying goodbye to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. What do you mean by that? I did that like the day before Mario Kart World came out, so that was kind of like a farewell stream to that being like the then newest Mario Kart game. So that's what that was about. I didn't see what place. Oh, I can see it on my feed. I got like 4th. Okay. I'll take that. It's not bad. We'll do a few more, I guess. Yeah, I'm not sure how to feel just yet, where this game doesn't really have its own dedicated battle maps. I mean, there's like a couple, I guess, like they got the big donut brought back from Mario Kart 64. But for the most part, they kind of do like what Mario Kart 8 did, like on the Wii U, which nobody liked, where it was just kind of taking regular tracks and blocking off part of it and just kind of recontextualizing it into a battle map. But I don't know. I've not played enough of this to know for sure how that works for this game. But I do hope they do more over time, add new battle maps. I was kind of disappointed they didn't add any battle maps in the Booster Course Pass on 8 Deluxe, but maybe this game, because like they even added some to like Tour, right? Like Mario Kart Tour got what was it, like Twilight Town or whatever from the DS game, and it got the dessert one from Double Dash. I don't remember what that one was called. And so yeah, I kind of just hope they poured all the tour content to this game, just like they did in 8 Deluxe. A lot of people might not find that very exciting because it's just rehashing old content again. But like, I don't know. I love all that old content. I really wanted Mario Kart on Switch 2 to be Mario Kart Ultimate in the way that Smash Brothers Ultimate was. Like, everyone is here, and they had like 100 tracks to have like basically everywhere is here with like every single Mario Kart track. But ultimately, that's not what we got. Instead, we got only 30 tracks with some not super exciting intermissions. And then, oh shoot. See, I gotta concentrate. I was thinking we were doing, oh god. I was thinking we were doing more coin runners at first. Eh. Got him. Is that same person? Watch me snap him again. Oh dear. Well, I won't snap him again if they didn't have that bomb. Ow. Oh, oh, come on. Well, I guess that's what I get for targeting that person. Hey, Ryan! It's Ryan's World, like you were talking about. Actually, my middle name's Ryan. Fun fact. Oh dear. Even with 24 racers, it's a little hard to find people. Maybe they made this too big. Maybe they should have scaled down the size of this map a little bit. I don't know. There it all. Oh. Georgia Lee, whatever their name was. Marcella? Get back here, Marcella. Starlight? Oh, hey, I think that person was in first. 6. Alright. We're getting close to running out of time, so maybe I should just play a little defensive. I don't know. Where's somewhere I could, like, camp? Oh, come on. Please, nobody hit me in the last 20 seconds. I want to live. I feel like I've done pretty decent. Okay, it's almost over. My Little Pony Friendship is a Magic fan. No, I've never watched it. I'm not a brony, unfortunately. What did we get? I think we did pretty good, right? Okay, yeah, I'll take that. 3rd place. Not bad. How are you? I'm doing well, thanks for asking, Blue Shade. But yeah, no, I've never seen it. I've heard that it's actually pretty good, but I don't know if it's for me. I know Tara Strong's in it. He voices Timmy Turner. I like Fairly Odd Parents. I like a lot of stuff Tara Strong's in, like Teen Titans, Chowder. She did Truffles on Chowder. It's lagging again. I kind of wondered, because I looked at my stream earlier and it seemed a little choppy for a minute. It doesn't really look choppy now, though. Is it doing better now? Let's go Chang Chomp Desert. Chang Chomp Desert. Doodly dee doo. Hong Kong Fooey. Quicker than the human eye. Chang Chomp Desert. Doodly dee doo. I don't know why I'm singing. Yeah, let me know if it's still lagging. Sonic and Shadow Lover. We'll probably do maybe like one more after this track, and then we'll probably call it there on the stream. Again, I want to get more into the habit of streaming, so maybe I'll stream again tomorrow. If I do, it probably won't be Mario Kart again. I'd like to stream, especially now that it's got a Switch 2 update. Maybe do some Fall Guys, um, as well as I don't know. I'm not like the biggest Fortnite guy, but you know it's all right. So I might do a Fortnite stream sometime. Maybe Smash Ultimate, but again, I do kind of suck at that game. Um, yeah, let me know what kind of streams you guys would like to see in the future. Oh yeah, another one I really want to do. Also, not very good at this game, but Splatoon. I'd like to do Splatoon 3 live stream at some point, since that game also got a Switch 2 version, or Switch 2 update, I should say. And they also added back, was it Urchin Underpass? I made a little drawing, like an avatar of like myself as an Inkling, but I've not really got to put it to use because I've not done any Splatoon content, so I'll be able to put that in a thumbnail. I didn't have one to go for this video, like a illustration of like me as a Mario Kart racer or anything, so I didn't make a custom thumbnail for this video, but maybe if I do future Mario Kart streams, I can make something. This is kind of a fun battle map. This is my first time playing it, but it's pretty alright. Wasn't there one kind of like this on Wii, with like Thwomps or something? I never really played Wii battle mode very much at all. I just kind of know of it mostly. There was like a Funky Kong one, and hey, we're in first. Probably puts a big bounty on our head. Well, not anymore. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Another one of those things where, again, it just kind of makes the $80 price tag kind of suck all the more. Because, like, you think with that price, there would just be so much content and so many options. Like, I really hate that they got rid of Shine Thief. I love that mode. And to a lesser extent, you know, Bob-omb Blast and Renegade Roundup. Not really my favorites. Bob-omb Blast was pretty fun, but it's kind of not that different from Balloon Battle. And Renegade Roundup was very different, but in execution, I didn't really love that one. But I don't know, it does kind of suck to only have like the two modes. I think there could be something fun if they did like a capture the flag sort of thing that could make for a fun mode. I also think this game should have some kind of like battle royale balloon battle mode where it's like 100 people in like a Fortnite sort of thing where the map like shrinks down. Because like you got this big giant map and it just doesn't feel like they've done anything that worthwhile with it. But I think that could be a lot of fun if you introduce something kind of like the Storm that forces everybody to one spot. I don't know. I just think that would be pretty cool. But it looks like we might actually win this one. Sorry, Wave, you didn't even have any coins. Waves. Of course we get hit at the last second. Does that surprise me? Nope, not at all. Lagging again. Is it still doing okay for the most part? As far as where I'm from, I am from the United States. I am from Kentucky. Alright, we're going to do one more, and then just for the result. Okay, that's good. Like I said, I'm not too concerned if it's just like for like 30 seconds or something, it kind of freezes a little bit, and then it's good after that. Because I did look again at my playback, and I did kind of see where it maybe hitched a little bit. But if it's good, like 99% of the time, then I'm pretty happy with that on the whole. But I do appreciate you letting me know. Let's do Mario Brothers Circuit. I don't know. But yeah, where I live, because I'm in kind of like a small rural community in the middle of nowhere, basically. and good internet's kind of hard to come by. We've got pretty much the best we can get for this area, so the fact that it even just works, I'm honestly happy with. Like to see Smash Ultimate live, see what I'm like at it. Yeah, like I said, I'm not great at Smash, but I would be willing to do that. Seems like I might have had somebody else say they would like to see me play Smash Ultimate. And that, you know, obviously, I mean, you know, if you have a Switch 1, then, like, you'd be welcome to join, and we could play against each other. So I will try to make it a point to make, like, a YouTube community post or whatever. That way, you know, whenever I do play Smash Ultimate, if I do, I probably will at some point. I just don't know when. Oh, something else I'd like to play on the channel, do maybe a live stream. I'd like to do some Tetris 99. I know they're going to be adding the Donkey Kong Bonanza theme to it. We got another coin run. I was hoping we would end on a balloon battle, because we've done 3 coin runners now. I kind of wish you could just like pick, like when you go into the lobby, like if you want to do coin runners or balloon battle. This is going to be the last one, but like I kind of hate to just do one balloon battle. So maybe we'll do one more after this and just hope and pray, because it's like 50-50. And then if it's not balloon battle, I might just like quit out of it once it starts. So I think we've seen enough coin runners. Not that it's a bad mode, I enjoy coin runners, but like I want to get more balloon battle. Thought maybe we could get like 2 of each or something. If I boost into Mario with my mushroom, can I take his coins? I don't know if I can get close enough. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get close enough. Oh well. Yeah, I mean, I guess this is kind of a decent battle map, even if it is just kind of repurposing the, you know, one of the regular tracks in the game, the way they kind of like square it off. It's pretty alright. Ow. See if we can get this other Bowser Jr., this complete poser over here. Apparently I hit somebody. I need to concentrate more on picking up coins. Coins! I don't even know if I realized I could go out here. No, Shadow got his own game. Yeah, Sonic and, oh, you mean, yeah, Shadow the Hedgehog. Yeah, I'm familiar with it. I've never, like, played it. I've heard that it's not super great, but I don't know. I like, that I got to kind of experience that story in, Shadow Generations, where they kind of give, like, a recap of, like, the Maria stuff and all that. Lagging again. Man. It might be a thing of like maybe certain... Oh, come on. Maybe certain times a day the internet's not as good. Oh. I'm getting a pop-up that it's not... that it's kind of struggling. Well, we were about to wrap up soon anyway. Hopefully it'll fix itself, but... We might call it quits after this one. I was gonna do one more race, but that might not be happening anymore. I'm guessing it's probably still lagging, isn't it? Because YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming, as such viewers will experience buffering. Open widget. I don't know what that means. Okay, I think it's good again now. I didn't do anything, it just kind of went back up. How's it doing now? Is the stream doing alright? It's fine. Yeah, I think we should be good now for the time being. But yeah, like I said, we're going to wrap it up. We'll do like one more here, and hopefully it's balloon battle. If it's coin runners again, I'm just going to quit out of it. Not that I don't like coin runners, but I just kind of, I wanted to get in one more balloon battle. Um, we'll do Moo Moo Meadows. Another track that I think is a little bit ruined by um, the day-night cycle in this game, because I think that track, unless you're playing it at that sunset time that it was made for, I just don't think it looks that great. Which even when it is sunset, I don't think it really looks as good in this game as in Mario Kart 8, if I'm being completely honest. Yeah, hopefully we get a regular balloon battle here, and not coin runners. Okay, we did. It's a repeat of another battle map we already did, though, which is DK Pass, unfortunately. But at least we got a balloon battle. So we'll do this, and then I think this will be our last one. So yeah, if you guys have enjoyed this stream, then I hope you will consider leaving a like on it, and subscribe. I know you did, Sonic and Shadow Lover, and I really appreciate it. And Blue Shade, if you're still here, if you want to subscribe if you're not already, I'd greatly appreciate that. And if there's anybody else lurking who's maybe not participating in the chat, but you're still watching and you're not subscribed, then I thought that was a person. A great way to start. I didn't know that there would be random Shy Guys on this map. Oh well. Boy, do I feel like an idiot. Oh, Dog Lover. Almost got him. What do they mean by that? Hopefully not in a weird way. Shinami73, eat my bombs, girl. Yeah, we are not doing good on this one. I really wish I realized that was a Shy Guy, not a person in a cart. Oh. Got lucky this time, Shinami. I should probably just kind of play with... Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, probably ought to play a little defensively since this is my... I've only got 2 balloons left, but now I've got 1. Just took 3 of Shinami's. Kind of feel a little bad about that. That felt kind of mean. But it also felt so good. Okay, I've got my little, oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna say I've got this nice protective, defensive item here, but Boo just came and took it from me. Boo giveth and the Boo taketh away. Kind of just feel like I need to just hide somewhere. I guess technically they can see me on the mini-map, so it probably doesn't do any good to hide in this bush. And we lost. Oh well. I can't even drive around as a ghost. Mario Kart Television. Let's spectate. Let's look at this Japanese person. I don't know. Yeah, we got out, unfortunately. Not a great way to end the stream, but it's okay. We'll see how it ends here. That person still got 3 balloons, but they only have one hit. I'm not sure if that factors at all into the end score, so we'll see what place we get overall, and then we'll probably end it here. We've been going for almost 2 hours. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Happy New Year. Alright, who won? Got 14th out of, well, 4-way tie for 14th. So I guess, dang, we lost quite a bit of points. I guess how many balloons you pop doesn't really matter. In that case, I guess you just want to stay defensive the whole time, really, don't you? Alright, well, that's that. So I guess we will end it here. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Sonic and Shadow Lover and Blue Shade, if you're still here, I appreciate both of you for participating in the chat. And yeah, I hope I'll see you guys around in future streams or comments. Um, I'm glad you had fun, Sonic and Shadow Lover, and I hope you really enjoy the game when you get it on your birthday on, was it October 7th? Is that when you said your birthday was? So happy, what is this, July, September, happy 2 months and 1 week away from your birthday day, something like that. Okay, I was right, it is October 7th. Um, the same day that the whole Israel Hamas thing happened. That's unfortunate. But anyway, um, yeah, thanks so much for tuning in, and I guess that's a wrap. I'll catch you guys next time. Like I said, I might maybe do some Fall Guys tomorrow. I don't know for sure. We'll see. But yeah, see you guys. Bye bye.